Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome to the Strike Streams! And not just the Strike Streams, but our 4-week Strike Stream anniversary bonanza celebration. I don't know how to do celebration thingy. Well, yeah, so this weekend, I am doing 5 streams. We already did our first one earlier. I'm doing a quick one now. So I did a quick one earlier, I'm doing a quick one now, and then I'll take a little break in between in about 2 hours or so, and then I'll be back for another 2 hours after that. Woo! So right now it's about 5 p.m. and then we'll play for about 2 hours now, and then I'll be back at 8 p.m. and we'll play for about another 2 hours. So that will be streams 2 and 3, and then tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be doing a big stream at 2 p.m, so 2 p.m. until 6 p.m, and then I'll do 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. on Monday as well. So it's very big. At first, the idea was to see if I would finally end my shiny drought, and then, of course, 3 Dynamax Adventures in. I did! Yes, that's right. Earlier today, during the first of the 5 streams, on the 3rd Dynamax Adventures, my shiny drought, after 83 Dynamax Adventures, you should get a shiny about every 25 or so, after 83 Dynamax Adventures, I'll also put this into context as well. If I didn't have a shiny charm, and had played that many Dynamax Adventures, you would expect to have a shiny if you didn't have a shiny charm. But 83 Dynamax Adventures, and bada bing, bada boom, I finally got Poltegeist. Unfortunately, it is one I already have before, but it's a very cool one to get to clean up the drought and start anew. And so here is my question to you, chat, and then I will say hi to everyone. Here is my question to you, chat, and let me know. So, okay, the shiny drought is over. We shouldn't hopefully have another one. Mathematically speaking, it's very unlikely that we will get another one as egregiously awful as what we just had. But here is my question for you. If we do 4 Dynamax Adventures now, and we do 4 Dynamax Adventures later today, and we do 8 Dynamax Adventures tomorrow, and then we do 8 Dynamax Adventures on Monday, right? That right there is 24 Dynamax Adventures. Now, as I just said, about 25 Dynamax Adventures is roughly the number you would sort of, need to do to expect to get a shiny, okay? So, basically, for the rest of this sort of Strike Stream 4-week celebratory anniversary bonanza, we have about 24 Dynamax Adventures left. Or we're going to be doing 24 Dynamax Adventures, which is statistically about the amount that we need. So here is my question to you, chat. Let me know which of the following you think will happen. Will we get a shiny today, either now or a bit later in the evening? Will we get one? When will we get our next shiny? Will it be today, in the first 8? Will it be tomorrow, during the second 8? Will it be Monday, which is in the third 8? Or will I have to wait until Tuesday and beyond to get my next shiny? Let me know what you think. I'm going to boot up the game. And then once we get into the game, but I will now say hi to people. And then Xander! Wait, Xander's at 399. Xander, do you need to do the trade? Do you just need to do the Zamazenta trade? Xander, if you need to do the Zamazenta trade and trade back, let's do it right now. Okay, Xander, we're doing this right now. If you want to play along, please make sure you go on your game and connect to the internet. Xander and I are going to do this trade very, very quickly. Unless, Xander, physically can't right now. But Xander, we're going to trade. I'm literally going to go in the link trade. Oh, wait, hang on. No. Disconnect. I did that wrong. Okay, hang on. So you press the plus button, and then like a ding-dong. Don't be a ding-dong. You go link trade, and then... Yes, cancel my request. Set link code. This is just for Xander, okay? So, Xander... We're going to go 31313131. Okay, there we go. Um, and then we'll do the link code and all that other stuff. So whilst we get this set up, let me grab up my phone, and then whilst I do this with Xander, we will if I can get my words correct, I will also set up the spreadsheet. I saw Kramin was here. Kramin, you don't need to. Here's my advice. I actually left the first row filled in just so I could like remember people who played earlier, just so that if there were some people who played twice earlier and stuff like that, we could balance it out with people who haven't played at all and stuff like that. Kind of like balance it out over the day rather than like a single stream. I did still take a screenshot as well, but that was just my. But I know it also doesn't work because it's like, yeah, but we're doing like 12 Dynamax Adventures today. But we could always like, I don't know, kind of half remember it. Although, admittedly, Xander did do more. Hang on, is this actually searching? Oh gosh, I don't think that was searching. Sorry, I thought that was searching. I needed to press the A button. Xander, I'm sorry. I know. Then you just wrote it. I swear I was pressing the button before you had put the comment. And then you're immediately there. Okay. See, nowhere on this. Oh no, trading partner Gloria. Okay, it does say it. Well, hopefully I am not trading with some other random person who happens to have the exact same. The exact same name as you. Thank you for doing Zarshan. As a sign of good faith. And look, I am pressing A, or I have been pressing A. Okay. Okay. So, Zamazenta. Although Xander will still need to go get the shiny charm, so it's probably not worth Xander trying to be in, like, Team 1. But later on, Xander can play, and then Xander will have 3 times boosted odds. I'm very proud of you, Xander, because you had, like, 200 and something? You may have even had 100 and something. So well done for, like, getting that all done and dusted, Kips and Custard. Right, now we're going to trade back. And then... So there we go. This poor Zamazenta. It was like, I'm with this Pokemon Go trainer and he's going to love me and take care of me. Wait, where are you putting me? And then like got sent into like Pokemon Home. And then it's like, okay, well, this is kind of comfy and cozy. I've been trying to enter Pokemon Shield. And then it's like, okay, now I've found my new home. And then like, and then it got traded and then it got traded back. And then now I'm trading it to Xander and Xander back. So this poor Zamazenta. It's purely just a Pokedex completer. Yeah. Oh wait! Before all this, you're in double digits. Good golly gosh! Have you had fun? Have you had fun completing it? Because earlier we were talking about how fun it is to complete the Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokedex, and maybe you might have just like traded a few Pokemon in or whatever. But nevertheless, so Chris, you just finished Community Day. Let me know how it went. How long did you play for? How many did you get? You did have fun with it. Okay, excellent. Right. Okay. So. If you are, so yeah, Kramin, we'll just fill in like teams 5, 6, and 7, and then we'll figure out what to do this evening. Okay, so if you are around and you would like to play, and this can include you, Xander, but I will kind of purposefully put you in team 2, or what Kramin and I will refer to as team 6, but just so you can go get the shiny charm. But if you are available to play right now, could you please put strike in capital letters? STRIKE. And of course, that does mean you need to have Pokemon Sword and Shield with the DLC expansion and the Dynamax Adventures locked with the Suicune tutorial completed, and to have an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription. And also, please make sure you are watching the video live. If you are hearing me say this right now, please make sure that you are only hearing it like 5 to 10 seconds after I'm saying it IRL. How do you check that? Because there is like a natural 5 to 10 second delay between like me talking and this gameplay and you guys hearing me, so if you play along with me you will notice that. But to make sure you are watching live by YouTube standards, you hover your mouse on the video or like tap or click in the middle of the video. In the bottom left hand corner it will say live with a red circle if you are live. If you are not live, there will be a grey circle and there will be some kind of negative number. If you do see the grey circle and the negative number, please click the word live so that you are scooted forward into the future and you are all caught up with it and stuff like that. Okay, so we have Onlara and Neo. Oh yeah, okay, Neo, we might have to do the weird connection stuff with you. And then yeah. But okay. So hang on, I'm gonna go on the spreadsheet. And then let's see, hang on. Wait, where did everyone go? Neo and Onlara, hang on. So Onlara's there. Oh, hang on. Kramen's doing the spreadsheet. I don't need to do the spreadsheet. Oh my gosh, Kramen, thank you. I've been so like, I gotta juggle all this stuff mode, and it's like, oh, I don't have to do this. This is great. But you played for an hour, got 3 shiny Popplios. Nice, that's awesome. Okay, so. Here's the plan, Stan the man. So please make sure you are connected on the Wycom. You guys kind of know this by now. All the people are just like familiar people, so you know how to do this. We're gonna go. Would you like to embark on a Dynamax adventure? You're gonna go, yes, please. You're gonna select that anything is fine or anything goes. In the meantime, I'm gonna select Heatran because that's what we do here at Bro Video Games. We start with Heatran until we eventually get Heatran. Oh, good golly gosh. Okay. So, you got a Shundo? And, like, wait, 2 Shundos? Oh my gosh. Although I'll just say, I got especially good ones today too. I already had a Hundo that I needed to evolve today, which I got like a year and a half ago. But then when I was out, I got like 3 almost Hundos, and one of those was shiny. So I don't know why, you know, just whatever. Oh, you got a catching charm as well. Oh, excellent. Okay. So, once you are on the pink screen, so team 1 or new team 1, team 1/team 5. So we got Neo and Onlara, and then we have a gap missing for the 3rd slot. So let me know if that fits in with you. Also, as well, like because Neo probably could have connection issues. We'll find out. Okay, let's go 3108. And then 1716, okay? That's 31081716. You're going to put in that code, use the plus button to get in the code, then like sort of go through with the plus and A buttons to get it in the top right-hand corner. And once you have, if you're connected to the internet and you've typed in that code and it's in the top right-hand corner, you're going to press the A button to invite others. And if you've done all that, you should be able to connect to other people. Xander, actually, let's get Xander in just because Xander's worked really hard for this thing. Chris, if you'd like to be on backup, in case Neo doesn't connect. How about that for a thing? Just because Xander has worked very hard for this, and, you know, Xander's modded and I'm very grateful to Xander for all things mod. So let's get on Lara, Neo, Xander, but then, here's the deal. If we get on Lara and then Xander, like if Neo is just sitting there connecting and like Xander connects first, then maybe Chris can hop in. The thing I'm worried about is I am worried about everyone else connecting with Neo instead of with me. But we'll see how that goes. There is one other thing, a very important thing. If you haven't clicked like on the video yet, please do it. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry to keep pushing it. It's just, I've had really good metrics lately. Recently, I got my 28-day like summary thing of how it's going, and it's just been really cool. Okay, there's Xander. Neo, would you mind like pressing quit? And then we'll get Chris in, and then next time we'll like join a raid with you. Does that sound okay, Neo? Would that be okay? Would you mind just pressing quit just so that Chris doesn't accidentally join you? And then next time we'll do one. And if you have like your Thunderous ticket, if you have your Thunderous ticket, we'll do a Thunderous next time. Okay, if that sounds good. And then yeah, but no, but just I do like reminding people to click that little thumbs up, click it, tap it, whatever. It really does help. It just helps get the metrics up. I've had some really cool recommendations from channels, like sort of either PM7 or M&J TV, the Pulse Effect, and the official Pokemon YouTube channel have all recommended this channel and these streams. So it's very cool. Yeah, Chris, come in. We could try in future giving Neo the Heatran ticket and then trying to join with the Heatran ticket, and maybe that could be a thing. But for now, we'll get Chris to join, as long as like Neo isn't, as long as Chris doesn't like connect to Neo. But we only have about 10 seconds, so we might get a Scene Dean or Noah situation going here. Oh gosh, we're running out of time. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hang on, what was that? No. No. Okay. Oscar. Okay, well, let's find out what kind of trainer Oscar is. Okay, so we're against Heatran, and we've got 2 bug types. That's just spiffing dandy. Okay, I'm actually going to go for Butterfree here, because Giga Drain is good against ground and water types, okay? And then Swoobat is good against fighting types. So I highly recommend Swoobat, but let's see what kind of choices we get. I mean, I guess Orbeetle with Psychic would then also be good against, like, fighting types. But Whimsicott would be good against water and... Oh, Oscar. Oh, yeah, Oscar's not human. Okay, well, that's why Oscar picked a sucky choice. Yeah, okay, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we'll get Neo and Chris for the next one, and we'll do our sort of Neo special. We'll call it a Neo special, even if Neo's not there. Okay, so we've got some tiny normal type Pokemon, and then we've got Matang. Let's see what other... Okay, we've got Duraludon, a grass type. Oh, there's Palossand on the right. So I think we want the Palossand, so we're gonna want to go to the right and pick Metang here, okay? I don't know what kind of little normal type that is. We saw it, I think we saw it earlier, and I was like, what? It's not Indeedee. It's like something little, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, okay, we'll do the double Heatran special with Neo. That's how we'll go about this. Okay. Yeah, let's find out if Oscar is a grouch or not. Okay. I am going to use a Pollen Puff, and we'll see how this goes. But yeah, Xander, just super duper congratulations on the Pokedex. That's very exciting, and I hope that now that you've got it, you get lots and lots of shinies throughout joining us on these streams, and then we'll we'll kind of see how this goes. Well, that's the thing. I like naming specific situation. Well, provided it's like a positive situation or not too negative situation. After people from chat. So we've got like the Tenchi's choice. We've got Kevining when you miss every move. Sorry, Kevin. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, right. And then Gmax Befuddle. And then we'll call Neoing when we have to join a member from the audience instead. So you have the honor of having that name, Neo. Okay. Right. Yeah, on Larry, you make a very good point. I can't remember the exact specifics of the BDSP one, but yeah, I think you're right that it like doesn't apply to like every single kind of encounter you can get. Yeah, I think you're right that it is just like eggs or something weird like that. Like it doesn't affect the Poké Radar, which is the main thing that everyone would want it to affect. Like definitely double check that it doesn't affect the poker radar. But yeah, I don't think it affects the poker radar, which sucks. Oh my gosh, I haven't said hi to everyone yet. So hi Neo and Lexi and Nightbot and Abyssal and Xander and Chris and Onlara and Zach and Abyssal and Neo and Onlara and Kramin. I like Kramin and I hope you like Kramin too. And Chris and Marses and Zach and I don't know if that's everyone because there's way too much chat, but yeah, Metang is terrible for Heatran, but it could be better than some of the bug types we've got, so maybe keep that in mind. But I'm gonna keep the Butterfree so that because it's easier to beat the ground types. And oh, Oscar's switching. Okay, well, yay for Oscar. And if I hadn't said hi to Lexi, hi Lexi. Oh, and then we want the Palisand. Okay, yeah, so here we want Palisand. So let's just look ahead. If we pick Palisand... Oh, and then we can get the Relicanth on the right. We will have to decide which two of us are going to switch. Ooh, who's going to... Okay, I think Xander needs to switch. Yeah, Xander needs to switch. And then it's just between who... Like, basically, who's worse between... Onlara and myself, which I don't mean that as anything personal on Lara. I just mean what's worse against a Heatran, Butterfree, or Orbeetle. Oh gosh, I need to make a decision here. Oh, I'm gonna go with the weakness policy. Because maybe this will help, I don't know. Right, anyway, let's scroll chat back down, although I always forget. It always gives me top chat, and it's like, no, I don't want top chat, I want live chat. Right. So she loves LOL. Hi, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am very happy to hear you're doing great. I'm doing pretty well too. I'm doing, for if you don't know, I'm doing like 5 streams this weekend. Yes, you heard me right. 5 streams in 3 days because it's a 3-day weekend. Well, I suppose you could have technically counted last night, but last night I was doing a stream anyway. But I did 1 earlier, I'm doing 1 now, and then I'm back again at like 8 PM as well. And then tomorrow I'm doing a big long one from 2 till 6, and then Monday I'm doing the same thing, 2 till 6 as well. And then, so I'm doing very well, and earlier I finally ended my massive shiny drought that I've had for 3 weeks. The way I do these streams and the schedule I've given myself, I generally should get a shiny about once per week. And I have not had that because I've not had a shiny for 3 weeks. So, oh gosh, Metang, no. Oscar, no. Okay, Oscar, I think Oscar's turning out to be a bit of a Dean and not a Scene. Right, I'm going to use a Giga Drain. We'll see how this goes. I do need to hydrate Neo. I wanted to try and hold it off a little bit because I brushed my teeth like right before I did the stream, and it's good to just let the toothpaste sit for a bit, but it's too long. I need to now have the drink. Oh, I really needed that. Okay. So here's the thing. Swoobat is better than a bug. Yeah, I mean, maybe Swoobat needs to... That is a good point, actually, because I think basically we've all got terrible moves, and so maybe Swoobat is best not to switch, just because of not having a weakness. I was thinking just because it has poor moves, and some of the others have okay moves, but I think we all have, like, not very good moves, right? So then what it comes down to is just the weaknesses. So yeah, maybe like Orbeetle needs to switch now, and then I need to switch afterwards. Always catch everything, even though you can fail. No, you can't fail. Even though you can't fail. I should say you can't fail, but then people are like, Bo, the lyrics, you can fail. And it's like, yeah, whatever. So anyway, so yeah, so maybe that would be... Again, I was thinking like, oh, like Swoobat doesn't have good moves, but I don't think any of us have good moves. So, yeah, if we do, like, Orbeetle now, so yeah, on Lara, if you go now, and then I can beat the Relicanth with Giga Drain, like, you can beat it with Scorching Sands, I can beat it with Giga Drain, and then for the Heatran, we will just have to accept that Swoobat kind of sucks. And then, but here we'll get some berries, and then Metang should hopefully last this fight and not get us a KO, and then yeah, we'll just have to see how this goes. Okay, we healed with the berries, and then here we go. Simple Beam. Here's the thing: Simple Beam could work if we have like the right Pokemon Dynamaxing and stuff like that. But it kind of depends. Like, here's what you could do a Simple Beam on like your allies, and then say if we did like a Dynamax ground move, right? So say if like Palisand could Dynamax, or something like that. If Palisand could Dynamax, then an ability like Simple could be cool, because then every time it used like a max Quake, it would like get double the boosts. But if we use it against Heatran, that's not inherently helpful, because it could boost its own defenses with like a max Steel Spike. But it could also lower our stats with a max Darkness, and then that could like doubly lower our stats. So I don't know what to do. Simple is a very situational move, essentially, is like the point here. So and that's the thing, on Lara. The better answer might just be to like just chip away at it with like Psychic, because Psychic can drop special defense. So if you did drop special defense, that helps out Palisand. So that could also just be the other thing. It could just be just spam Psychic and then like hope that we get like a special defense drop, and that then benefits Palisand. Oh, hang on. Satella, hi. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. Oh, always catch everything. Always catch everything because you cannot fail. Okay. Otherwise I have to change the lyrics. Oh, Chris, you're at the library and you tried joining the library Wi-Fi. Oh, that could explain it. Okay. Right-eo. Okay, so I do need to switch here, because that was what we were saying. Sorry, sometimes I get so like in automatic mode that I kind of forget that it's like, no, you need to like do the thing you said, Bo. So Xander, what moves do you have? Do you have Psychic, Simple Beam, and then like some kind of normal type move? What's like your fourth move? Do you have like something like Echoed Voice or something like that? What are your four moves? Because I actually can't remember. Simple Beam, Psychic, a normal type move, and then like, do you have like Supersonic or? Okay. I think so if I think Metang is the one to Dynamax, which is very unfortunate. But then I will Dynamax as soon as I can, okay? Oh, Air Slash. I mean, oh, Speed Swap, that's a weird one. So, I mean, in theory, you could try and get flinches with Air Slash or something, but because it's Dynamaxed, it might not be able to flinch. So yeah, I would just Psychic, hope for that special defense drop, because if you do use that like 2 or 3 times, the chances of you getting it aren't insignificant. No, the burn. It burns. Okay, that's interesting to know. Speed Swap seems kind of useless. Okay. Hopefully I get a defense drop here. Scorching Sands, maybe we get the burn here, even though it's a fire type and it can't be burned. Okay. Why would it go for Lava Plume immediately? Because it means business. It means business on Lara. Okay, so okay, right, I can Dynamax. This is another reason why it's very good to have 4 human players and not, like, say 2 or 3. Because when you have computer players, they do not Dynamax. And Dynamaxing is, for the most part, you don't necessarily always want to Dynamax, but it tends to be like a rare exception when you don't want to Dynamax. But usually you want to Dynamax right away. Again, if we had like 4 players, you know, we maybe could have, say, like, had an extra water type, and then, like, we could have set up the rain quicker and stuff like that. But see here, this is going to be beneficial to us. Although I am, like, going to be the slowest one here. Special defense drop. No. Hang on, is my... Oh, I think my computer fan was going there, and, like, I was like, my computer has a fan? Okay, here we go. Kaboom! Okay. So, right, that's the rain setup. That is the rain, baby. Again, there's Scorching Sands. I will now be faster. Oh, no, I won't. Because I think... I can't remember whether this Relicanth has Swift Swim or Rock Head. I think it has Rock Head because I think it has Head Smash. No! No, I actually have a physical move. And no! I got the rain up in time. No! And you're out PP for Psychic. Oh, that's not good. Okay, but here's the thing. This is fine. Because Metang is gonna save the day. No, seriously though, I think if I get a Max Geyser in, this will still be pretty good. And then if we can get basically, if we are able to get the Scorching Sands in before Heatran, although it is getting desperate and it's resorting to using AI voices. No! Oh gosh. Is that our last life? I haven't paid attention to how many we've lost. Is that 3 or 4? It's getting too strong. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, Metang is using... I was like, I wonder if it will use Reflect. That genuinely could be helpful against Crunches. Would have been more helpful against the Palisand, but whatever. Okay, oh gosh, the stream's getting laggy as well. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to check something in a minute. I may have left a bunch of programs open, and that could be why the stream's lagging. It's like, yeah, if you left a load of programs open, Bo, and not just had your stream set up open, then yeah, you would have that. Okay. Oh gosh, this is gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8. Will on Lara's chibi, great. That's the rhyme. That's the rhyme I've been looking for. Oh, attacks rise. Yes, this is not great for Swoobat. It's good. It's good for Metang if it uses Thunder Punch or something. Wait, speed swap. Okay, Max Geyser, here we go. Kaboom! Oh, it's got like 1 left, I think. No, Metang, we need you to do no. Okay, we do have the Reflect up. Ding dong, it's ding donging. That means it's got like 1 health left. Oh no, and our stats are down. Oh my god, this is so stressful. Thunder Punch Mode, Oscar did it. He's a scene. Plot twist, he's not a dean, he's a scene. Yes. Stars and sparkles in the chat. Sparkles and stars, stars and sparkles. Get those stars and sparkles in for good luck. And if you have not liked the video yet, then that deserves a like, okay? If you've not clicked like on the video yet, do it now. Because if that's not a like-worthy moment, then what the heck is? Okay, let me just check. Have I left a load of programs open? No, I haven't. Oh, okay, it's just lagging because my computer sucks. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, good golly gosh. Okay. Okay, so let's do our patented double shiny check. Yeah, it seemed to be temporary, whatever the heck was going on, so that's good. What do you mean you didn't get a shiny Xander? You have the shiny charm now. The odds of you getting a shiny after any individual Dynamax Adventures is like 4% now instead of like 1%. How did that not result in you getting a shiny? No, we'll get you one though. Just keep playing, and in a few weeks or whatever, you'll definitely have one for sure. Okay, so let's do our patented double shiny check. So Metang, it would be silver. That is not shiny. Palisand would be black. That is not shiny. Relicanth would have like turquoise colors on it and stuff, I believe. Now, Relicanth and Heatran I don't have, so this is exciting. We got Schrödinger shinies. They're both shiny and not shiny until I look at them. Relicanth. No, that's not shiny. That looks like a regular Relicanth to me. But will I get the majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? If I do, then it means we're doing something else, Neo. No, it looks like a regular Heatran. So, Neo, guess what? Your Heatran ticket will be coming through. But before we get to that, I will just check the Galar symbol, the Pokeball / refresh symbol / recycling symbol in the bottom left-hand corner there. There are no sparkles there, there are no sparkles there, and there are no sparkles there, and there are none there either. So, I'm just going to take the Metang, because, hey, why not? And then, yeah. Yeah, that Heatran battle was way closer than it needed to... Well, not needed to be, but here's the thing. We actually didn't have a good team for that. We had only 2 Pokemon that were super effective. One that was, like, just terrible in Swoobat. And another that was terrible and controlled by a computer player. So, oh no, Unlara, no, I'm sorry, oh no. No, it's okay, it's okay. Right, okay, we are going to keep the record of Heatran. So we are going to be doing another Heatran with Neo now. So, is there anyone who has joined the stream? I ask this after every time now. But is there anyone who has joined the stream, is watching the stream now, but has not, I repeat, not yet played Dynamax Adventures during this stream? Not, like, earlier today, but just during this stream. So, like, so far with... Oh, Kramen! Oh, that's really clever. That's really clever. Why didn't I think of that? Also, yeah, because I realized I accidentally cleaned out the other formatting, which, whoops, sorry about that. I didn't know how to, like, clear it without clearing the formula stuff. It cleared the formulas, I think, in addition to... Anyway, Bark. So... Okay, that's really clever. So, basically, I know who has the shiny charm now, thanks to Kramen. So we've got Neo and we've got Chris. Has anyone joined in and they aren't on Lara or Xander? Oh, Xander, you didn't hear the bell. I definitely heard one on my end. I definitely heard the ding, 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 ding on my end. So I immediately knew, but I was like, oh, that's stressful. But in fairness, the Heatran survived with like 3 HP as well. Okay, so let's just check what's going on. Basically, I mean, here's the thing. The reason that Xander survived that was because of the Metang doing Reflect. But that was way too lucky. That was way too lucky. Okay, so has anyone joined in who is definitely like connected to the internet and all that stuff? Oh, when you say bell, you mean like a KO bell, like in boxing. Okay. Okay, sorry. The cells with the drop-down values, you can delete the value and it shouldn't clear the formulas. Oh, okay. It's just a bit harder to, like, delete, like, 3 and then 3 and then 3 and then 3. But I'll explain it. I'll tell you about it another time. But okay, that's good to know, though, that that's the way I need to delete them. Okay. So I'll make sure I don't, like, just hit delete all again. Right. Okay. If you are in Team 2... Neo, I will put a code for you in chat, but please make sure that you are connected to the internet. And then if Chris has issues connecting, here's what we're gonna do, okay? Because like Chris, it sounded like just got off driving. You're getting on. Okay. Well, basically, if Chris makes it cool, if we get down to the 59 seconds, then Lara and Xander can just join us again. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to the lady. She's going to say, would you like to do a thing? I'm going to just say anything is fine, and I'm going to trust that Neo's doing Heatran. What we're going to do is we're going to go... Oh, anything is fine. Would you like to save your adventure? Okay. And Neo, you got to let me know once you have you've typed in the code and hit invite others, okay? So here's the code for Neo and for Chris. And then Chris, if you don't, like, Chris, can you just like keep me updated with like whether it just says communicating or whatever, just so, because if we get down to like a minute and a half and you've been sitting there for like a minute and it's not connecting, then it probably just means like, oh, Xander and Onlara can join in. Okay, Neo has put the code in, so 3108 and then 0542. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, because basically, look, so I typed in my code with like, you know, it might take like about 20 seconds or so to connect to someone. So it's why you definitely want to give the game like a minute or whatever. Okay, there we go. I think generally we have had bad luck with like hotspots because, I mean, if Tenchi's here, but, like, because Tenchi, I remember, like, last December, I think that's why Tenchi had issues last time, because it was kind of more hotspot type thing. But I don't know if Tenchi's trying to do the same thing during these streams, like, for the past week than, like, a year ago. We'll have to ask. So it's the Nightbot 22-minute game. So basically, Onlara and Xander, if you two just wait on standby, we'll give Chris, like, a minute. We'll wait until about, like, 1 minute 15 seconds or so. We'll give Chris like another 30 seconds or so. But if it doesn't work, then it probably means that I think there definitely is a thing with this game and like hotspot type stuff. You do want to kind of be connected with like home internet if you can. And then yeah. Okay, we are getting to like 110. So if Xander and Onlara, if you two want to try, I'm just interested as well. Like if you two both go in and type in this code, see what happens, and just see if like you instantly join Neo. Because if you guys join me and Neo, and like say not Chris, then it might mean, it probably just means there's an issue with Chris. If you do end up joining Chris, then that means something else as well. Neo, how are you connected? Are you, like, just connected with, like, you joined someone else? Is it Chris? Is it, like, Bonker Choi? Okay. Okay. Maybe your connection is just so bad. Because you are home Wi-Fi. But you can't even watch... Oh, yeah, yeah, if you have a weaker thing... Okay, there's Xander. Okay, so I don't know if other people want to disconnect and reconnect. Oh, but there's not really enough time for that. Oh no! Wait! Oh, Onlara! Onlara! I don't know how you made that, Onlara, but yeah, I think basically you do need to have like a strong connection, like a strong home connection is kind of the way to go for this mode. But we'll have to ask Tenchi if Tenchi's doing anything different this year compared to like in December of last year. Onlara, that was genuinely impressive. Okay, so we are doing Heatran, so like Gerda and Dreadnought are great here. Both of those are great. I'll go with the Gerda. Gastrodon is good as well, though. Yeah, Gastrodon is definitely the next pick here. And then we'll see what the fourth choice is, and then... I mean, you can pick whichever one of those you think is going to be good to get us through, but Duraludon, like, can G-Max, I guess. So yeah, sorry, Onlara, you... Oh, well, there's Palisand. Do you want to face a Palisand for the 50 bajillionth time? Okay, so I think Palisand is going to be the way to go here. Oh, and then there's a Diggersby. Yeah, there's Crawdaunt and Wailmer, but yeah, Diggersby is probably the next best one. And then we could just, like, go for, like, the Grovyle or something like that. I don't know. Well, not Grovyle, because we've got a load of water types, but yeah. Here's the thing I would suggest. Basically, I actually might switch for this Palisand, because, in fact, actually, I'm not sure if I can even touch this Palisand for a start. I think I might only have fighting moves. We'll need to see. But I was going to say... I think basically, I'm tempted to... Oh no, I do have high horsepower. Okay, but I might use coaching here because we've all got like physical moves. and it just makes sense for me to power up like 2 water type moves rather than I can power up 2 water. I know I sort of say like, oh, be wary of using stat up moves, but here's the thing. If I use a coaching, that powers up the next Razor Shell from Dreadnought, and it powers up Gastrodon's Waterfall as well. So basically, I'm gonna like super duper power up like all of you guys. I will do like your guys' water type attacks will do more damage sort of thing now than like my high horsepower. Do you know what I mean? Like the amount of damage that Waterfall just did is like way better than like if I'd have used a high horsepower. So I'm not even gonna Dynamax here. I'm just gonna use another coaching because I think Palisand is. I didn't realize Palisand is like so slow. I did not realize that Palisand is just like so slow. Like I would have thought like Gastrodon is like better than. Okay, well now I feel bad for not using high horsepower, but yeah, sorry, I should have used high horsepower there. But I am gonna switch after this one because Palisand is going to be better for the final battle. Well, actually, no, if Duraludon wants to switch here, and then, but then I might switch down the line if there's like a ground type or a water type or something. Just because, like, water is better than fighting to go against Heatran. Yeah, Chris, no, totally. Like, again, if people sort of, we'll definitely, like, try you for the next team, Chris. What we can even do, Chris, is we can do, I don't know what tickets you have, but we could have you set up a ticket and then us try to connect to you. We can try a Neo. We can try Neoing with you. So yeah, we'll try. That's what we'll do next time. We'll try Neoing with you. But yeah, so if we do like Duraludon for the the Palisand, and then I could get the Diggersby, because Diggersby is kind of weirdly OP in this mode, and then we'll see what like the final round gives us, and then we'll be good. But yeah, but it's just having like a stab high horsepower or whatever is going to be like way better. Okay, so what we've got. Should we just go against like either like for the next round? Should we just go either against the Colossal or the Electabuzz? Because maybe like the Colossal, because we'll have like a load of stuff super effective against it, so it will be like an easy KO. Does that sound like a good plan? Because we'll have like a load of like water and ground types, so like Colossal will go down like it's nothing. So Diggersby. I know that Dreadnought is low on health here, so it could be like, oh, well, we could like switch for health reasons, but nevertheless, like, I think maybe having a Dreadnought a weakened Dreadnought is still going to be better than having a healthy Gerda. I could be wrong. I mean, I also could set up the coaching or whatever, but I think the thing about Gerda and coaching is it's a bit too slow to pull off the coaching. Like Dreadnought and Diggersby would be faster than Gerda, and they're the things that would benefit the most from a coaching. So I think against other Pokemon, against like a Solgaleo, that would be okay. But the thing about Heatran is that Heatran can actually go down in like 2 turns pretty easily, whereas like Solgaleo is like way harder to take down in 2 turns. Oh, and for anyone who watches Lockstin videos, Gastrodon is a cow. So, okay. So here we go. We got up the rain, which is in Spain, and mostly on the plains, I hear. Okay. And then here we go. So we've got one more Brick Break. That's the thing. Solgaleo's a slog, so a move like coaching in a battle that's slightly longer. That's why I sort of say play aggressively, and then if you have battles that you do think are going to last like 3, 4, or 5 turns, that's where like stat moves can be more beneficial, and that's where like a battle that would be 5 turns can turn into one which is 3 or 4. But in these battles where we can win them in like 2 turns, we absolutely definitely want to make sure we can beat them in like 2 turns. I think even earlier I used that like second coaching when it was kind of unnecessary, but luckily that didn't have any like repercussions. But okay. So yeah, so we got ground and then we got thingy. So yeah, I will switch for this if it's okay. Plus I've now taken damage as well. And then I think we should just beat the snot out of this colossal, and then we'll and then I think we'll be good after that essentially. Okay. Right, colossal. Okay. Right. Let me just check my notes to see if there's anything that I need to say or haven't said or blah, blah, blah. But I mean, you guys kind of know all this by now. I think everyone watching is like pretty familiar. You know to play aggressively and my philosophy on Dynamaxing and stuff. You know to be subscribed and to be watching the video live, and you know to catch every Pokemon and and you even know the rules for like, you know my sort of philosophies on like which Pokemon to pick and stuff like that. Right, I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum because it's ×4, super effective. And then we'll kind of go from there. Oh, yeah, chat, sorry, I asked you a question earlier, and then I don't think I looked at anyone's answers. So, with regards to my shiny lol, we've got about 23 Dynamax Adventures to go for the next 3 days. Do you think I'll get a shiny today, Saturday... No, wait, today is Saturday. Do you think I'll get one this stream, tonight's stream, Sunday stream, or Monday stream? Or do you think I'll not get a shiny at all? Let me know, because I didn't read your answers earlier. Onlera says shiny tomorrow. Okay, it's using Max Geyser. That sucks. That means it knows Scald. And it's using it against Diggersby. Diggersby. Zach says Monday. Ooh. Stomping Tantrum. And then Waterfall. Kaboom! Oh my gosh. Was that a crit? Nope, that was just super effective. Yep, that's why we picked Colossal. That's why we picked Colossal, because that was very easy. Okay, I did buy Pokeballs at the end of the last stream. Good, I didn't just dream that. Hopefully this stream. I mean, it'd be nice. Birdie, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. You think it'll be tonight. You can feel the luck. But that does mean that I won't get one in the next 3 Dynamax Adventure double shiny checks. So, okay. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we don't need the Colossal. It is pretty good. We'll keep it in mind for other, like, you know, that'd be pretty good against, like, Zapdos maybe or whatever. But right here, right now, I know we have 2 weakened Pokemon, so we're not in the best shape to go against Heatran if it uses Lava Plume, blah, blah, blah. Lava Plume, more like blah, 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 Lava Plume. But anyway, but let's get into this. Let's beat Heatran once again, and then we'll... Oh, Chris, what tickets do you have? Because I know I asked you that, but then I didn't look at chat. I keep asking questions and I don't look at chat for the answer. Like the pro streamer I am. Been doing these strike streams for a month now. You'd think I'd be good at this, but no, I'm not. But anyway, but yeah, Chris, let me know if you have any tickets, and then we could maybe myself and chat can decide which one sounds good. If you don't have any tickets, like, it's fine. Right, Stomping Tantrum. Let's do this thing. With the Dynamax, I really don't know. It depends who's doing it. Like, if it's Dreadnought, obviously that does come with its risks, but at the same time, Heatran doesn't have a whole lot to hit Dreadnought with. Max Steel Spike and Max Darkness would be hard-hitting neutral moves, but they aren't stab, so it's really up to you. It just depends whether you think... It is probably going to go for Dreadnought, because they do have smart AI. Okay. I don't know whether it would have survived that with a Dynamax or not, with the extra health that comes from Dynamaxing, but that's probably a good call to leave it. Again, these bosses definitely do seem to have like smart AI. If they sense that they can pick off a weaker ally, they will do it. So I think like usually if someone's low health, they do kind of pick off the low health person. I do feel like I've kind of noticed. Oh gosh, I do feel like I've kind of noticed that. But now, oh, critical hit as well on the Palisand. Good golly gosh. Okay, but here's the thing. It doesn't matter because I think if we just do our moves again, like we'll be fine. Like just keep using your ground and water moves. Oh yay, I can Dynamax, but I don't have a Pokemon. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Will my cheer be really great? Wait, that wasn't what I said earlier. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, well mine wasn't great. Mine was pretty feeble. Oh, but Neo's worked! And we got the light screen! Oh, well now we get the light screen. Okay, it's using Iron Head. It's trying to focus on the Gastrodon. Okay, Waterfall from Glow. Oh, so close. Okay. Neo, the world ends with Dreadnought. And then Diggersby, it also ends with you. Okay. Right, here we go. For the love of Nelly. If you can, Dynamax, okay? Just Dynamax. I know it's only got a teeny bit of health left, but we want that survivability and stuff. I'm just gonna Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum! Oh no, it's getting aggressive. Well, no. Okay, it's using Metal Sound. Don't you dare, Heatran. Don't you dare. Okay, Razor Shell. Yay! Alright, we got it. We did it. We did it, chat. Well done. Excellent teamwork. Well done, Team 1 and Team 2. We're gonna catch this. Always catch everything, even though you can fail. And stars and sparkles, oh. Put those stars and sparkles in chat. And if you haven't done it yet, please click like on the video. Please hit that thumbs up, that little like button. It really does help. It really does help. It just helps the algorithm, helps recommend me to even more people. And we have had so many new people in the past, like, you know, sort of like 4 weeks now. For those of you who are new, if you had never watched me before 4 weeks ago, before I did these Dynamax Adventures streams a few weeks ago, put your hand up in chat if you are like new to me, if you've only begun watching this channel in like the last month or so. Put your hand up. Because, I mean, I know who you are, but just as like a demonstration. Sorry, I'm checking this through without the patented double shiny check. Palisand would have black sand. It's not shiny. Diggersby would be sort of whitish and grey and whatever. It's not shiny. It'd look more like Bugs Bunny. Colossal would have like turquoise elements or something. And then... Kramin, you've been watching since before a month ago. And then, oh no, so Viper, basically what I mean is if you've never watched me play anything else other than this game, then like it means you're new. If you've never watched me play like a Zelda game or like an actual whole Pokemon game from start to finish or whatever, then it means you're new. So basically, if you've like never watched me on a day that's like not a Saturday or a Sunday, then it means if you have watched me on a day that's like on, you know, not a Saturday or a Sunday, it probably means you're new or something like that. Tenchi, hi, no worries, hi. Okay, so right, and then will we get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? No, we will not. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, so let's just cheap it. We'll check the Galar symbol, the bottom left there. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. But it's okay, because, you know, we're not really in a shiny drought right now. So, Colossal. I'm going to take the Colossal, because I'm pretty sure I've picked everything else by this point. And, yeah. That's the thing. Xander has been around since, like, the start, like, of Bovio games. And Kramin as well. Kramin wasn't always a mod, though. Kramin became a mod through hilarious reasons that you kind of almost forget just because Kramin's, like, an excellent mod, and you kind of forget that, like, Kramin got added as a mod as a joke, but it's like, oh, he's really good at this. So you kind of forget that it all started as a joke. Okay. Right, we're gonna... right, I already have a ticket for Heatran, which is why I'm not being offered one. So Chris... if you are there, my friend, we'll get a code ready for you. We'll do, like... Hang on. There we go. You do what you can. Well, you and Xander do plenty, so thank you. Neo, you lost your ticket. No. Okay. So what we're gonna do is Chris, if Chris can like make sure you keep in contact with us, Chris. Yeah, that's the thing. Have we even like heard a comment from Chris saying like what paths? I don't recall seeing that either. Because that's a good point on Lara. Yes, the wind fish. Okay, yeah. Good times. That's the thing. I have to be careful about what video games I talk about, but that one's fine. Talking about the windfish. Well, we don't need a Path Viper. It's just we're gonna have Chris be the host, so we're just trying to see if there's like, you know, some kind of preference or something. Like if there's something that Chris has that if Chris doesn't reply in like the next minute. Oh, Chris is there. Oh, you're still having internet issues. Okay. Well, then we'll kind of just like push you back to another team, Chris, if that's okay. Okay, so let me get the spreadsheet and just have a quick look. So, hang on, I'm gonna reset. So who did we end up having on? Okay, so we ended up having Neo on Lara and Xander. Sorry, my spreadsheet didn't. So I mean, basically, is it just on Lara and Xander, or like Birdie? Are you able to play? Would you like to play? Is there anyone who has joined chat who can play and is able to play and would like to play like right now, and you haven't played yet in this stream? If you played earlier, like in the morning session, that's fine. But like, let me know. Okay, Birdie would like to play. Okay. Oh, and Tenchi's here. Right, so we'll get Birdie and Tenchi. I don't know if, like, it's worth Chris trying to hop in. Viper, you are still at work. I'm sorry. Oh, Tenchi, we do have questions for you. Don't worry, nothing scary. That sounded kind of scary. Like, Tenchi, we have questions for you. Don't worry. But we have questions for you for a while. Well, Viper, if you're around for, like, in 2 hours' time, I'm back in 2 hours, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, so here's the trick, here's the deal, here's the thing. So, okay, we'll get Tenchi and Birdie in, and then, I don't know, if we want to maybe, like, if Xander is, like, on standby to be, like, our last human, and then on Lara could be, like, the next standby or something. I say Xander just because Xander has finally got the shiny charm, so I'm excited to max out Xander's shiny odds. But yeah. Okay, so here we go. So, Tenchi and Birdie. If you guys connect with the Wycom and you make sure it definitely says internet in the top right-hand corner, then we will, I'm trying to think. Tenchi has Zapdos. Oh, Birdie and Tenchi. Well, do you have any preference between Zapdos and Heatran? Like, because I can't remember Birdie. I can't remember your shiny situation. So, like, let me know, Birdie. Birdie, do you have a preference between Zapdos and Heatran? No, sorry, Zapdos and Solgaleo. Zapdos and Solgaleo. Zapdos and Solgaleo. Sorry, not Heatran. Ignore Heatran. Tenchi has no preference. Birdie has no preference. I'm just gonna go for Zapdos then. And then there we go. I know, I was thinking, like, should we just keep going for Heatran? It's pretty easy to beat. But then again, we did lose to it yesterday, so or the day before or whatever, so... Okay, okay, I'm not going to go for the code that I gave Chris. If Chris is having internet issues, then let's just go 3108 and then 0607. Okay, so that's 31080607. So 31080607. And that is for Birdie and Tenchi. And then Xander, you can be on standby. Well, Xander can be on standby. Let those two join first. And then once they're in, you can just, like, hop in if you like. And then next time we'll have, like, on Lara and whoever else. Because this is getting very scientific. in scientific and balanced and stuff. Viper, you're doing Groudon on your own. You're in danger. Sounds like it. So yeah, Xander, if you just want to hop in. Sorry, I am just hydrating. And then yeah, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, sorry, I've now run out of things to say. After a month of strike streams, it is with regret to tell you that I have run out of things to say. Because yeah, I don't really have much of a life. I don't really do anything. But I mean, there are things I could talk to you about, but there are just things that I'm like not gonna talk to you about. Neo, if anyone can trade Neo a Palafin or do multiplayer connect. Is anyone else trying to communicate? Is that why Xander's like not getting in? You may need to do like a quick disconnect, connect, and rejoin Xander. Otherwise, if Lara could try maybe, but no. But there are obviously things I like sort of can't or don't want to talk about, like they're like personal or whatever. Oh, okay, there's Xander. Woo! There we go. But yeah, sorry. So who was it? Where's the Palafin message? Oh yeah. So Neo needs to get a Palafin. If anyone is able to, like, say, do multiplayer with Neo, because Neo wouldn't need to like trade for a Palafin. Neo could just get a Thinizen and evolve it if you did multiplayer with Neo, if you were worried about that. We're doing Zapdos, aren't we? I'm gonna go for Seeking because I kind of didn't know what to do there and I ran out of time. And all of these are terrible, to be honest. It's just Seeking's good against ground and rock types. That was my logic. Like, Trevenant is good against ground and rock types. Dedene's kind of okay, I guess. It has resistance. These are terrible options. What is going on? The Torkoal does have drought, so maybe don't pick that. Because that will weaken our water types. Although, I suppose it could make Zapdos' Thunder less accurate, in theory, in game theory. But Trevenant would help us get, like, some ground and rock types. So the trade is easier, but you have to remember that people might not be willing to do, like, a trade and a trade back. So, okay, we've got a Bombersnow on the left and then a Holutra on the right. So Bombersnow is the better there. Yeah, the right options aren't very good. And then we got like a Garbodor and Hatterene, and then... Okay, I think basically left is the way to go here. Although a Bombersnow is weak to flying type moves, it can at least hit with ice. And then we'll try and figure out what the heck we need to pick after this. If anyone has any... the thing about Palafin is you can get Palafin from 5-star raids. And they're not too difficult to beat, luckily. But, I mean, that's actually how I got one, funnily enough. I don't think I needed... I only needed to evolve mine once I had a shiny that I needed to evolve. Then I needed to, you know. Okay, I would use Max Ooze here for the special attack, but I think we've got a lot of physical attacks here, so I'm just going to go with a Max Airstream and increase our speed. Okay. But yeah, Mr. President. But yeah, so a Bombersnow's not the most ideal choice, but it probably is the best one available to us, so... Okay, Dazzling Gleam! And Max Airstream! And if we'd had a computer, we'd have been playing with Dean! Okay. Oh, sorry, Tenchi. Yeah, see, this is what happens when I try and juggle too many things at once. So, Tenchi, would you just mind telling us, if you're able to share this, when you were doing the Dynamax Adventures last year, like just on my Pokemon Sword, you were having all kinds of connection issues, and then we were like able to join up with you and stuff like that. But you were trying to like, you were like playing on like hotspot Wi-Fi or something, weren't you, when you were doing that? Are you still doing the same thing now, or are you actually like connecting to like a proper internet router and you're like connected to like a Wi-Fi hub or something like that? Can you just let me know like if there is a difference between how you were playing last year and how you're playing now, and then if there is a difference, confirming what that difference is, and if there's not a difference, could you then just tell us what you have been doing all this time and maybe what you did to change it? Because again, you've been like consistently connecting with us now, so it's like you definitely did something different, right? I'm just gonna bounce. That doesn't mean I'm leaving. That means I'm using the move bounce. So, oh no, Viper, the Groudon. Oh, this is gonna be tough for you. Oh, my stream is lagging. Hopefully that's a temporary thing. Right, I'm gonna Pokeball. Always catch everything. Yeah, you were using cell phone data back then. And then, but then now you're on like a regular router. Yeah, so definitely like having like sort of quote unquote proper internet definitely seems to be the way to go. Because I think basically Chris is trying to do like Wi-Fi stuff, and that might be one of the reasons. So yeah, Charger Bug is probably the one that needs to switch here the most. I know Trevenant is, I know Xander's like, hey, my Trevenant's like half dead here. It's like, well, I mean, technically it's a ghost, it's already dead. But like, the idea is that, but I think Charger Bug is just so weak and not helpful. Although I do... Okay, I need to switch, and Trevenant kind of needs to switch. Should we go for, like, Garbodor? Because then we'll get some berries, and then... Oh, no, oh, wait, there's a Marowak there. Ah! And does the Marowak have Smackdown? Oh, but then there's also, like, a Rock type there. Oh, there's, like, a Boldor. No, look, maybe we could go for Garbodor, and then we could go for, like, the Rock type on the right, because there's also a Backpacker on the right. No! Sorry, I didn't have enough time to explain all that. Because Marowak's actually not very good if it doesn't have a thick club. Yeah, cell phone data didn't seem strong enough for the game. Yeah. Hatterene could still be useful because of, like, Life Dew is, like, a good support move. That definitely could be helpful. And it is shuddering in anticipation. That's because I have Poison Jab, right? Yeah! Okay, I'm super affecting this. Okay. Abomasnow's gonna go big. We got a big president. The tallest president in American history. Who is the tallest president in American history? That's a question. I know Obama and Biden are quite tall. And then Trump is kind of tall as well. So, but yeah, 07 for Abomasnow. 07, everyone. If you don't know what 07 means, we'll explain in a second. But if you ever see an Abomasnow 07, like little O, regular 7, because there's no such thing as a big 7. Okay. So, we got the hail, we got the poison jabs, Horn Leech, nice. What moves does the Trevenant have? It has like Horn Leech, Drain. Does it have Drain Punch or like some fighting move? What are the other moves? It doesn't have like a ghost move, does it? It doesn't have like Shadow Claw or something. It'd be so good if it had a ghost move, because then like that'd be super effective and that'd be great. And it'd just be way more helpful. Oh, so just cramming, doing modly duties. Just for reference, doing some quick research, seems like it has to do with NAT type for the hotspot networks. Mobile hotspots will usually see a restricted NAT type and will cause issues with playing online in some games. So there we go. That sounds about right. Yeah, I did wonder, was Lincoln tall, but I also wondered, like, do people just say that because of the hat? I know that sounds really dumb, but I'm always like, do people say that because of the hat, or was he actually, like, factually tall? Drain Punch, Horn Fleet, Reflect, and Trick Room, that's it. Yeah, not ideal. Trick Room can have its place in certain matchups, for sure. Right, I'm just going to poison jab again, and then we'll see how this goes. So I don't know if... Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. That was feeble. And not great. Okay. Okay. So again, I don't know if Hatterene is like worth switching for at all. It depends on like what we've got. Hang on. Oh no. Why is the stream lagging? I thought I'd done all the stuff to make streams run faster. What I really need is my OBS says about CPU percentage, but I kind of need to know like overall computer usage, like rather than just like how much this is using. Dedenne does have the resistances, so I would say Trevenant could definitely switch here. I know it is useful in the next battle, but it's basically either me or Trevenant. So I will, if we do want to switch for this, but okay, Xander switching. I will hold on to Seeking then, because Seeking will be good against Marowak. And then basically, Safeguard, I will just say, if you did want to like use Safeguard, because we've got Porygon here. Porygon can no Ice Beam, but Marowak has the resistances and stuff, so we'll go with Marowak. We'll get ground down by a Marowak. But yeah, is that like a Boldor on the right? Although it looks a bit skinny to be a Boldor. It might be a Carkol. So actually, maybe this still was the better way to go, really, wasn't it? Viper, you've got some good NPCs. Excellent. Do I have Task Manager open? I don't, because that uses like extra resources. So I really do just have like OBS open right now, and like that's it. So I shouldn't have anything more than usual, but sometimes you do get like some weird random program like start using... Oh, see, now I've got a YouTube error, like YouTube's not responding. I tell you what I might do is before the next round, I might just quickly check the Task Manager just to see if there are any weird programs running that I can quickly shut down. Okay, so Dedenne's using Dazzling Gleam. Abomasnoo's using Grassy Glide, not Glassy Glide, Grassy Glide. I'm using Waterfall. Marowak's using Throat Chop, which kind of sucks. And Xander's using Safeguard. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure how useful that will be here. Against Zapdos, that definitely will be helpful if it uses Discharge. But then... Because I think against Zapdos, that could be a good strategy to like Safeguard and then just use like Life Dew over and over and over and over and over again. But we'll see how it goes. But now we can Dynamax. Well, G-Max. And we've got the G-Max Hatterene. Yeah, sorry if this is laggy or anything like that. We'll see how this goes. Viper, well done. Congrats. That's brilliant. I hope you get the shiny. Shiny luck for Viper. Okay, Waterfall. And then... Marowak Screech! Okay, and then G-Max Smite. Ooh, if only that was a special move and not a physical one. Because I think Hatterene has like physical moves, which is why it kind of is like annoying and frustratingly sucks in this mode. It's a good Pokemon, but not in this. In this mode, it's a bit like, eh. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. There we go. Nice. We had an Electric type, and we beat a Marowak. That's pretty good. Okay, always catch everything, even though you can fail. I need a Cubone, but not a Marowak, and I need a Alolan Marowak, not a Cantonian Marowak. So, unfortunately, like this is like but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I will swap for this because I've got to remember to do that. I don't have a whole lot of good moves here. I will just say that. Yeah. Even Screech isn't very useful for this battle, but I'll just I'll just kind of like chip away with Throat Chop and we'll see how this goes. Berries! If the Sea-King had Lightning Rod, that would help, but that would be too OP now, wouldn't it? But oh well. Okay, so we'll beat this Zapdos and then we'll do one more Dynamax adventure for this session and then I'll be back at 8 PM, okay? Okay. Right. I tell you what, I am going to... What moves does a Abomasnow have? Does a Abomasnow have Blizzard or, like, Ice Punch? If a Abomasnow has Ice Punch, then I can just Scream and save the Dynamax for it. But otherwise, if it has special moves, then I'll Dynamax and use Throat Chop. But I need to know very, very quickly. Because basically, if I can lower its special... It has Blizzard. Okay, I'm gonna use Max Darkness then. I know it's a bit like, but Blizzard's inaccurate, you fool! You should have left it! But it's like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna lower the special defense because Dedenne has special attacks. Abomasnow has special attacks. And the Hatterene has physical attacks, I don't know. I'm gonna go for this. Right, Thunder. Okay, it's using Brave Bird. Okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't leave it to Abomasnow. For that reason. Okay, the storm is growing even stronger. A little bit scary, but not the end of the world. Plus, that lost a lot of health there. I'm going to use a Max Darkness to get that special defense down. And then... Okay, Safeguard, nice. And then either Xander, you could attack it, or you can just spam Life Dew to like, you know, just kind of like prop us up kind of thing. Because it'll probably go for me. It will either just use a Discharge here, or it'll go for you or me. And, or if it uses Discharge, then 2, 4, 6, 8. Will this cheer be so great? Ooh, Reflect. Okay, Thunder. We've got 2 Thunders in a row. We are beating the odds. Okay. Okay, Max Darkness. Okay, this is helping the Thunders and Dazzling Gleams and all that stuff. Okay, Life Dew is helping us out. But this will get like a quarter of your health back. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, I don't know if you want to go with Thunder or Dazzling Gleam here. Like, save the inaccuracies for a Blizzard. I would be tempted to go for a Max Steel Spike to, like, get some defense up, but... there's the Thunder, there's the miss, there's the Thunder, there's another miss! You both went for each other and missed. And you're like 2 feet in front of each other. Okay, there we go. There's another Max Darkness. If we can get a Blizzard here that hits, this is going to do so much damage, though. Right, Life Dew. We're doing the do. Come on, Blizzard hit. Blizzard hit. Chat, fingers crossed emojis for Blizzard to hit. Avalanche! Oh, no! I guess it doesn't have Blizzard. Okay. But if that was a Discharge, it's not going to be able to get paralysis on us, so that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to Throat Chop here. Or I could use Screech and then Avalanche should do more. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to use a Screech, because that will help Avalanche. That's my plan. Okay, Dazzling Gleam, yes, because of all those Max Darknesses, that is going to do more. Okay, here's a Max Airstream. Please don't go for... No! No! Hang on. I'm going to look at this. Abomasnow, Avalanche, Aurora Veil, Round, and Grassy Glide. So yeah, no Blizzard. Okay. Well, at least any physical moves will now do more stuff. So, but that's okay because like Dedenne has been doing more damage, and Abomasnow wouldn't have been able to Dynamax anyway. So I still think that was kind of a way to go. But yeah, now we just gotta hope. So we've got like 1 life left now, so we just have to be very... Ideally, we kind of need to finish this off before it can knock out Abomasnow. Is the main issue here. Zapdos is using Thunder, but it misses again. But then Thunder misses. No, I think we needed Dazzling Gleam for the consistency. We needed consistent hits. Oh no. Plus like, oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, oh no, team is no longer protected by Safeguard. Oh no, we're now vulnerable to paralysis from discharge. Oh, this is gonna be really tight. Okay, Throat Chop. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. If it goes for Abomasnow, which it will, then this is all over. There's the Max Airstream. I'm Abomasnow, I'm so sorry. 07 for Mr. President. It's basically just got all its KOs from Mr. President. Ah, dang it. Abomasnow was one of the ones we like actively switched for as well. I'm so sorry if that was a terrible recommendation. I just thought because of like Ice type and stuff, and I thought we'd be able to like get some Dynamax up and stuff. Yeah, okay, we'll do a quick patented double shiny check. So Abomasnow would be blue, Hatterene would be sort of white instead of like blue, and Marowak would be like green. But we'll double check the old... Oh, hang on, I'll check the... Hang on, I'm just gonna check... Where is delete on this laptop? I'm just gonna check the old task manager. Just to see if there are any weird tasks going. Oh, you ran out of Dazzling Gleams as well? Oh, that's not great. Let's see what we got. No, it says the memory's okay. Yeah, I don't know why that's, that one I could get rid of. But, I think everything else is okay. Okay, don't know why it's lagging. No reason for it to be lagging. Okay, so nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. I feel like I've got all of these. I think I've got Marowak, but I'm just gonna take the Marowak, because like, I've got a shiny of it and whatever. Okay, well, we tried our best. That was unlucky, but again, as I've said, Zapdos is a funny one to fight against, and I guess we'll remember that against Abomasnow. It just can't face up against Zapdos. So okay. And so with that, let's do one final team. I don't know who the team should be. Is there anyone who's in chat who has not played yet? Anyone who hasn't played in this particular stream. So not the one earlier, but who hasn't played in this particular stream. Otherwise, we can kind of look at who's around and stuff like that. Like maybe we could have like Onlera, Tenchi, and Birdie, just so that that kind of balances out in terms of the number of people who have played. Because like Xander's played 3 times. Onlera's played twice. And then Birdie and Tenchi have then each played once. So if like Onlera, Birdie, and Tenchi teamed up, that would kind of be like the fairest thing. Unless there's someone who... Oh, Chris, you are now back. Oh, well then Chris is also available as well. Maybe instead of Onlera then, because like Onlera has played twice, maybe we could have Onlera be on standby and Chris be our player. Does that sound fair? So we could have Birdie, Tenchi, and Chris, and then that means that Birdie and Tenchi will have played twice, Onlera will have played twice, Xander will have played 3 times, and then Chris will have played once, and something like that. Does that sound fair. Okay. So we'll go against Solgaleo. Why not? Go big or go home. But will you guys select anything is fine. Make sure you are connected on the Ycom. Select that anything is fine. Anything goes. But I'm going to select Solgaleo. And then we're going to save our game. And then we're going to go into the next one. And then we're going to set up a link code. And we're going to go 0308... and then 0633 0308 0633. That's the code. Invite others, and the three of you guys, Chris, Tenchi, and Birdie, with like on Lara on standby, something like that. No, Birdie, that wasn't your fault. I mean, I said we should like switch for the Abomasnow, but it was just kind of like, I just because the computers do have smart AI. It just meant it was able to take out Abomasnow like every single time. If the Abomasnow had something like a focus sash, maybe that could have worked, but like, you know. So don't worry, that wasn't your fault or anything. Again, I think it's like Kramen says, it's kind of just how it goes. But we'll keep that in mind in future, that Abomasnow isn't really a good matchup for Zapdos. I was kind of hoping it would be, but again, I think the AI is just like too smart. The only time it would be okay to pick Abomasnow is if we had something even weaker and worse than Abomasnow. So if we had like something that was even frailer that was like weak to flying moves, or like if we had like something like if we had like a Cramorant that would be like ×4 super effective, weak to, you know, like Zapdos's Thunder. That would be a choice. And the other thing is to keep an eye out for Maynitrix. Okay, so we're going against our friend Solgaleo. Escavalier does have Drill Run. It is ×4 weak. Honestly, Galvantula... I'm going to pick Galvantula to see what happens, because Galvantula's kind of, like, neutrally good. Okay, Dugtrio actually is good. Escavalier does have a ground move, so Escavalier's, like, second best, but Dugtrio's definitely, like, the best one of these for a Solgaleo, and then Escavalier. And then, but we'll see how it goes. So out of these two, I'd say Dugtrio, Escavalier. Obviously, though, it depends on what... Yeah, Escavalier is definitely the best one of these. We do have to be careful because it can know fire moves, and it can get, like, a max flare, like a weak max flare. But we'll see how it goes. Now, I do have an electric type here. If we get water types, we could set up some kind of, like, Rain Dance Thunder type thing. Let's see. We've got Klefki. We've got Whimsicott. We've got Pangoro. We could go for the... Okay, we could go the left for the water, like the Basculin, and then right for Pangoro. Does that sound like a good idea? Because Pangoro is good against Solgaleo. So Pangoro could be pretty good. Tenchi, for some reason, you have a 15-second-ish delay. So because my stream isn't working as well at the minute, the delay could be longer than normal. That could be why there is a delay. I've got a message like YouTube is not receiving enough blah blah blah, and that kind of means that that could be why there's like a longer delay at the minute. As long as you are watching the stream live, then just do what you can. But otherwise, though, yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna max lightning. And then yeah, but yeah. So if we switch Poltegeist for this, maybe that could be a good switch. And then, because at least it would resist the fire and steel moves. And I believe it does have Crunch, unless that's the other Basculin. Unless there are like two different Basculin movesets. I mean, I would switch for the... I would maybe switch for the... I'd be tempted to switch for the Basculin because, and then we could have like Escavalier switch for the Pangoro. Would be my recommendation. Like Poltegeist for, because I can't always remember who picked who, but like I would switch Poltegeist for Basculin, and then and then I think that would be the way to go. And then depending on how things go, if we get like a, you know, if there's like some ground type at the end or something, then I could always switch out Galvantula. But I think though that if we like had some, if we had like 2 water types, we could definitely get like rain strats going, and then I could do like thunder, and that could totally be a viable thing. I am going to use like an electro web here or whatever, just because like to save on PP. I know that's not really ideal, but okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. My stream is lagging. It doesn't look great. I don't know why though, because my computer memory or whatever is fine. So I don't know if it's just my internet that's sucking at the minute. But again, there's nothing that should be like hogging the internet. Like I'm alone right now, so it's not like my roommates are like using up all the internet or anything like that. But yeah, I do apologize for the lag. This sucks. Even my stream is like, even my like OBS is like lagging. Hang on, let's see if that helps. I don't really know what to do when it has this like YouTube is not receiving enough blah blah blah. It's like, well, I can't do anything, man. I've done everything I can. Okay, right. So I'm gonna say that I'm fine, that I'm good. I'm all fine, good and goody. But yeah, if we get Poltegeist for Basculin, and then basically, if Basculin is able to Dynamax during the final fight, I'm not saying save it for Basculin, but like if Basculin were able to Dynamax, oh, and then there's like a Lipud, so I could switch out for Lipud even. Lipud is pretty good. So yeah, we could just go for like Pangoro and Lipud, and that's like a viable thing. So don't even worry about like setting up the rain or anything like that. But let's say Escavalier for Pangoro, and then Galvantula for Lipud. Although actually, what moves does Escavalier have? Because Escavalier would be... Oh no, wait, no, I probably have better moves to use against Lipud than Escavalier. So, right, we don't want... No, just stay away from the scammer scientists. Stay away from the scammer scientists. They're terrible. And also, like, we have our team set up for Pangoro. Neo, thank you so much. Good night. Have a good one. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you click the like button before you went. Click like now before you forget. But yes. Oh, on Larry, you're back to resetting for Darkrai. Hope you don't make it to 6k. Oh, that's not great, is it? Hang on, what game are you doing it again? What game are you doing it in again on Lara? Sorry, I know I've asked you this before. Basically, here's the thing you can tell me. You don't even need to tell me what game you're in, but like, what are the shiny odds for getting a Darkrai with your current setup and stuff like that? Is it like a BDSP 1 in 4096? Is it like a old school Diamond and Pearl 188192? Let me know. It is BDSP. Okay, I'm just gonna go with a... No, I'm gonna go with Electro Ball, because I think I might be like way faster than this. So it is the 4096. Okay. So basically, let me do a quick bit of mathematics here. Let me do a very quick bit of mathematics here. 4095 divided by 4096 to the power of 6,000. The odds of you doing... if you did 6,000 resets... Now, if you did 6,000 resets... Actually, no, what number did you say you're at? You're currently at 5... Hang on, you're currently at 8,000. So the odds of that happening are about like a quarter. So basically, the odds of you doing 5,800 resets and not getting a shiny is about 1 in 4. So you are quite unlucky. Not atrociously unlucky, but like wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Where did the Cramorant come from? Hang on, wait. I'm so confused. Where did Cramorant come from? I wasn't looking. We had like a Scavalier. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna Thunder. If there's rain up, I'm gonna Thunder. No, it's not Viper. Don't encourage gambling. Gambling is bad, okay? Like, it's all fair, well and good if you go to Vegas and you're like, okay, I have a budget of this much money, and I'm gonna gamble this much money because that is the amount that I would spend on a good night out, and so I deem losing this amount of money a good night out. But that isn't how a lot of people see gambling, and so for a lot of people it becomes an illness, so we're not doing it. But yeah, okay, dive. Okay, so now we've got like a Pikachu in the mouth, or an Arrokuda or whatever. I'm gonna use Thunder, and then there we go. I mean, in fairness, like, the Cramorant was, like, okay or whatever, but I think this Pangoro is definitely going to be better against, this Pangoro is definitely going to be better than Cramorant, so we still want to do that switch for Pangoro. So at the minute we have Dugtrio, Basculin, and Basculin. That's good. I definitely think Basculin's better to keep. Well, Cramorant does have Throat Chop, admittedly. So Cramorant could kind of, in theory, in game theory, be better than Basculin. But basically, one of the water types should switch for Pangoro, and then I will switch for Lipard. That is how it should be. Dugtrio's good, but then Basculin or Cramorant wants to switch for Pangoro. This is where the scientist messes everything up. And then I will switch for the Thievul, or Lipard. Sorry, it's not Thievul, it's a Lipard. I think it's a Lipard. If it's not a Lipard, it's a Thievul, and either way, tomato. And then we get some berries if we switch for this. So, what is that little normal type? Is it an Ordino? An Ordino? Not an Ordino, Ordino. I think we had this debate before, where I was like, what is that little normal type? It looks too squat to be an Ordino, but I can't figure out what it is. It's not, I think it looks too short and squat to be an Ordino. But its horns are too different to be. I don't think it's an Indeedee, because I think its horns are a bit too different. So, right, I'm gonna Bug Buzz, because it's super effective, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, right. So this is our final Dynamax adventure of this session, and then I'll be back in a few hours, and then we'll do even more, and then there we go. Okay. Ooh, special defense drop, nice. And then we've got the high horsepower, nice. And then it's using Play Rough, which is not as nice, but that's still probably better than nothing. And then Skulls, which is nice. And then is Pangoro going to use Hammer Arm? That's nice. See, this is why we play aggressively, because we just one-shotted, or one-turned, this Lipard. Not one-shotted, but we one-turned it. Look at that. Always catch everything, so you can get shinies. Well, the Dynamax didn't make a difference, so it's okay. Oh, Zoro! Hi! Welcome. I hope you're doing well. So Zoro, this is the last Dynamax adventure of this particular stream, but I am going to be streaming again in like 2 hours, okay? So if you're around in like 2 hours, let me know, and then we can like get you on a team in like 2 hours. Right, I do need to switch for this, so I almost forgot. Remember that we can't lower Solgaleo's stats, so keep that in mind if you're Dynamaxing. I don't know who can Dynamax this turn or not. I wasn't paying enough attention. I got distracted by Zoro. But we'll see how it goes. For anyone who has not clicked like on the video, please do it now, because we're running out of time, and we need to get those metrics up so that tonight's stream can be the biggest and bestest one ever. Yeah, I do wish there was a way to let you know who it could potentially be the one Dynamaxing. Like, on this screen in a sec, like, you can't tell, like, who can Dynamax. You can just see if someone does Dynamax. Now, I know it's whoever's, like, before me, so I guess Pangoro. Pangoro definitely is in a good position to Dynamax, so please Dynamax if you can, though, and use your Dark or Ground moves. Again, play aggressive. Pangoro's, like, our strongest one, so, so we definitely want to do that. No, that's okay. School just started. That's completely understandable. I am an adult, and so I don't go to school anymore. But And I have a career where I'm now on strike, and that's why I'm able to stream like during weekdays now. And again, if I had a different living situation, I would totally stream for like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours at a time instead of like just 2. I would do slightly longer streams, but yeah, but I have to, due to my living situation, I can only do 2, and I have to feed stray kittens every night. So, okay. So, no time to do extra time on the streams. Okay. Right, we're just going to keep attacking, just keep being aggressive. Again, we've got the good moves here. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't lower its stats, so like Max Darkness can't help us out that much. But we can chip it down to the red here. Okay, it's using Zen Headbutt, but Basculin can survive it, unlike a Bomber Snow. Right, there's Lipard. Solgaleo's getting desperate. It started to use generative AI voices. Okay, we're not going to be able to lower stats, unfortunately, which sucks, because it does just make this a little bit longer. But again, because we're playing aggressively, we've got it down into the red already after 2 turns. There's some still strike, but Pangoro taking it like a boss. Taking care of business. Okay, and then Assurance, and there we go. And then Assurance. And there we go, yes. So that was quite nice. That was quite straightforward, quite an easy victory, dare I say. So catch this so that we can see what shiny options we have. And then chat, let me know if you get any shinies. Don't know why I went to the kind of Obama-esque pause, like, let me know if you get any shinies. But yeah, let me know if you get any shinies. Yeah, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, obviously, you got to do that. Stars and sparkles, sparkles, stars, every time we beat a boss. And you got to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I hope that Zoro is subscribed on both... Well, actually, no, Zoro is chatting in this account, so Zoro is subscribed on both accounts. But subscribe on all your accounts, alt and regular. Okay, so... oh yeah, and then the stream could be on a delay, couldn't it? So, so I'm just going to blah, blah, blah for a few seconds so that I can see more stars and sparkles before you guys, before I do the patented double shiny check. Oh wow, Posh, or Zoro, that is a very fancy star emoji. That's way fancier than the regular star emojis. Not that there's anything wrong with the regular star emoji, but I'm like, that's very fancy. But you don't have to completely overdo it. Don't overdo it, okay? Just 4 or 5 or 6 is fine. Okay, 4 or 5 or 6 is good. Okay, so, right. Let's do our patented double shiny check. Basculin would be brighter. It would be more of like a neon, light, bright green or whatever. Pangoro, I think, would be like red or something. I don't really know. Lipard would look different from other Lipards. I forget how it's supposed to look. But will we get the red Solgaleo? The red Solgaleo. Will we get it? Chat, what do you think? Drum roll, please. Oh, it's a regular Solgaleo. No. Oh, the humanity. So no, Basculin, no shinies and sparkles there. None next to Pangoro, and none next to Lipard. I'm going to go for Pangoro just because they're a bit awkward to evolve, technically. But I'll go for a Lipard next time. Boo. On Lera says. Actually, it's pronounced Bo. But yeah, no, I'm kidding. Actually, I'll say 2 things. I'll say 2 quick stories about, like, food ordering jokes and stuff like that. So I've been getting cheap fast food Fridays recently at a local place. And I've been going there, like, every Friday for the past 5 or 6 weeks. Now, I'm not necessarily expecting to be remembered as such, but at the same time, I feel like if, like, every Friday for 5 or 6 weeks, someone named Bo came in, and this kept happening, that, like, something would happen in your brain where you would remember it. Maybe it's just the streamer in me, which would be like, you know, oh, if I saw someone, like, once a week, it kind of, and they had, like, a name, and, you know, I, like, kept getting it wrong. I don't think I would get it wrong, like, once per week. Like, if someone tuned into, like, the Saturday stream every week, and I kept being like, hello there, so and so, and then it's like, actually it's pronounced blah blah blah, and then you're like, oh right, kind of thing, as if like it had never happened, kind of thing. But basically, so I go in and I go like, hi, I've got a mobile order. I'm waiting for a mobile order. My name is Bo. Like, and this is what I actually do now, because I know, because at first I just said like, hi, I've got a mobile order kind of thing, and then I'd let them say something. But now I know that they're going to ask, I need the name for the order. So I go, hi, I've got a mobile order. My name is Bo. And then, but the guy goes, and he's like the manager, but I can tell English is his second language. So maybe this is kind of like why this happens. But he goes, no, I need the name for the order. And it's like, no, I just gave you the name. It's like, so then I have to very awkwardly go, that is my name, Bo, Beau, and I'm like pointing at my phone on the screen. But I've had this like exact same interaction like 3 weeks in a row now, and it's just very hard not to like get rude or sort of keep your patience and stuff, because it's kind of like, because it's like, if you say, hi, my name is Bo, and I think sometimes I may have even got like, hi, my name is Bo, Beau, and then it's like, no, I need your name, and then the guy goes, no, I need your name. It's like, well, I just told you my name. That's what hi, like, you know, hi, I have a mobile order, my name is Bo, like I'm giving you my name. But so I need to try and figure out a way to overcome this sort of thing, but it's like just very hard. No, I think I would still have the same issue, is the thing. I think if I changed my name, I also wouldn't want to do that, because it could be like, oh, your name is all different from what's on the credit card and stuff like that, so that could be awkward. But yeah, so that's thing number one. And then thing number two, today I got food, different place, but again, also cheap, saving up the coupons and da-da-da and blah, blah, blah. So don't worry, like, I know it's like, hey, you said you need super chats more now than ever. Yeah, it's like, I'm using coupons and getting cheap deals and stuff. It's just today I needed like an extra meal, and I, you know, couldn't go shopping and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, but so I got food today as well, because I was like, that's the easiest thing. I'm doing all these streams. It would just be easy for me when I'm out doing the community day to go get food. And then I got food, and then basically I could sort of tell the guy needed to like call out my name, and I could tell that it was like my order kind of thing, but that he didn't know how to pronounce my name. And so he was kind of looking, and I was standing there. I was like, is it Beau? And he sort of was like, yeah, Beau. He's like, how do you say that? And I think I've seen this guy before as well. But so I was like, it's Bo, and then he's like, bow, and he might say like biao, but it's like sort of bow. And then it's just kind of like the Mushu thing from Mulan, where it's like, close enough, sort of thing. Because I don't want to get into a thing where I'm like, sort of like, no, it's Bo, like, because then you just start sounding like you're rude. If I kept being like, no, it's Bo, it's like, you don't need, like, I just need to get the food. That's all I really need. You know, but anyway, so, but yeah, two name things. Don't call your kids Bo. It just causes all kinds of problems. But yeah, but I'm going to post a GIF of the Mushu thing and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so, but yeah. And again, I know it, and again, I think this other guy, maybe like English is like his second language as well, kind of thing, because maybe like in his first language, like O is like a less common thing to say, kind of thing, like a less different phenome. Anyway, Bark. Yes, Clem Fandango, we want to keep Solgaleo. So anyway, Bark, I am going to save right here. Congratulations again to Xander for completing the Pokedex. We will get you a shiny soon. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, okay? Like, you only need to play with me 25 times. You've played with me 3 times now, okay? So you are, like, 22 away. Keep that number. Keep a tally next to your bed or something. I don't know. Or your computer. That would probably make more sense. Or your console. That would make even more sense. Keep a tally. You got 22 to go, okay? Within 22 more times of playing, 22 streams or 22 attempts, however long it is. You usually play at least once per stream, although maybe not so much during the weekdays. But anyway, you get the point. Anyway, Bark, you get the point. I'm going to save, I'm going to turn off, but I will be back in an hour. And I think I might have even said 2 hours. I mean an hour, okay? So I will be, again, you wouldn't, it would be very unlikely for you to get it after 3 times. Okay, so... let's see. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Please click that like button But if you haven't already, it really does help. Let's get the metrics up for all 3 of the streams today. Heck, if you didn't like the other one earlier, go check it out and then click the like button on it before the next one starts in an hour. But I'm going to leave now. I'm going to feed some stray kittens, and I'm going to set up the next stream. I will see you all in an hour. I will be back. We will get more shinies. So no one in chat. So no one got shinies in that stream. Because here's the thing, just quickly, and then I'll leave. If everyone has the shiny charm, and you play along with me, if I have three fellow shiny charm users, basically, if we do 4 streams, if we do 4 Dynamax Adventures where we beat all 4 Pokemon, which we also didn't do technically either, but if we beat all 4 Pokemon and we all have the shiny charm and we do that 4 times, so we do the 4 Dynamax Adventures, everyone has the shiny charm, we beat all 4 Pokemon, beat them, catch them, there's about a 50% chance that someone, not necessarily me, but someone, me or chat, will have a shiny, which is why this is fun, and it's why I encourage everyone to get the shiny charm. Because if you play with me and you have the shiny charm, and everyone else has the shiny charm, by the end of a 2-hour stream, we are very likely to have, it's like a coin flip as to whether someone should have a shiny or not. So keep that in mind. Tell the kittens I said meow. I will. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love. See you in an hour. Bye-bye.